awesome. Man, yeah. You're coming in clutch with the statements.
She kind of...
So after that tour that I was talking about, it was me sleeping in my car in Walmart parking lots. I got a real tour. I booked a real tour opening up for this band, a band named Valis Alps. Really nice people, they're awesome. And I was super stoked. I couldn't wait, and they were like, "Who's your tour manager?" And I was like, "What the fuck is a tour manager?" So I just hit up my best friend at the time, and I was like, "Yo, you want to be my tour manager?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Cool, I got a tour manager." And then I realized very quickly that he was not a good tour manager. We were both just kind of partying the whole time, and he was the one getting like kicked out of venues and like, not doing anything. And it was rough. And so we do the whole tour, and I'm super stoked. Like I feel like I'm on top of the world because my career is actually working out, right? Everything I've been working for is actually going up. But at the same time, I'm super depressed. I'm on a lot of drugs, and I feel like I'm going down. And so we do this tour, and we finish it out strong, and I make a little bit of money, and everybody goes home, and we ended in Seattle, Washington, and I decided I'm gonna just get a hotel for a couple days and try and, like, you know, recuperate and get my head on straight. And so while I was in my hotel room, I was like, I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna chill. And so I threw on the movie Moana, and then I took a Xanax, which sounds pretty sick. But then I was like halfway through Moana, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I should be out, like, living my life. Like, I'm 24 years old, I should be out there, like, living. So I take a shot, and then I go out, and I meet a bunch of people at a bar, and make some friends, and then hang out with them and drink until 4 a.m. and then they're like, you should come back, we're having an after party at our place. And I'm like, sick, yes, let's do it. So I go back to their place, and I'm hanging. At this point, I'm fucked up, and I'm in the house party, and I find my way to like the drug room, and I walk in, and as soon as I walk in, this guy pops up, and he's like, hey man, you want to hit a meth? And I was like, yeah. So I did some meth, and I was fucking flying, dude. I was feeling on top of the world for about 6.5 minutes. And then all of a sudden, I just fucking, like, crash, and I'm just like, bro, who the fuck am I? What am I doing here? It's like this fucking wave of depression. I'm like disgusted with myself. So I just leave. I leave in a hurry, and I walk all the way back to my hotel, which is about 8 miles away. I just walk, and I just fucking go. I get back to my hotel, I'm feeling like a shell of a person. I didn't know who I was, I didn't know what was going on. I felt like so strange about that. Like I said, my career was doing this, but I was doing this, and I didn't know what was going on. So I spent the next day and a half just in that hotel room, trying to come down, trying to like just get my head on straight, feel like I could actually go outside. And while I was in there, I wrote this song. Pushing past the limits, tripping on hallucinogenics. My cigarette burned my finger, cause I forgot I lit it. Ripping with my sinners, cause fuck it, man, I ain't no beginner. And then I crawled back to the life that I said I wouldn't live in. I just couldn't open up, I'm always shifting. Go find yourself a man who's strong and tall and Christian. Pushing past the limit, tripping on hallucinogenics. My cigarette burned my finger, cause I forgot I lit it. And then I crawled back to the life that I said I was living, because I carried on like the wayward son. And now through and through I've come undone, and now I'm just but the wayward man, with my bloodshot eyes and my shaky hands. 'Cause I carried on like a wayward son, and now through and through I have come undone, and now I am just but the wayward man, but with my bloodshot eyes and my shaky hands. Pushing past the limit, tripping on the hallucinogenics. My cigarette burned my finger 'cause I forgot I lit it.